Welcome to John Gab Mindset, where I'm going to help you get rich, make more money, grow your business using your mind. In this video here, you're going to see a coaching call where I was breaking down with one of my clients and helping him understand why his block to making more money is not money. It's linked to himself, his mindset, his identity, what he believes to be true, and his perspective on money. If you want to get rich, and you know there are things blocking you and holding you back, and it's not the tactics, it's not the information, it's not the strategy, and you know it's an internal block, pay very close attention to this video because it's going to allow you to remove those blocks so you can start making more money and do it in a faster and easier way. If you want help with this, hit the link below and apply to work with me one-on-one with my mentorship, and you can click the link below and access all of the trainings from this channel. All of the documents we share, you can access those for free as well. Other than that, pay attention to this video, lock in, take notes, and I'll see you inside. God bless. Your reality is going to be a reflection of your internal world. That's how it goes. So if we say that we want to attain something like more money, right? Or whatever it might be, we know at the end of that experience, so money. Let me ask you, Jan, what does money equal to you? Freedom. So money equals freedom, okay? Now, guys, understand this. You've already made a bit of money, Jan, right?
Yeah.
Did that money truly allow you to feel free?
Hell no. Not even 20K per month.
Okay, there we go. So this is what I'm saying to you guys. We think money equals freedom. So we're like, I'll make more money, I'll have freedom. We get the freedom, but what we don't free ourselves from is ourselves. So this is what happens, right? This is with all the high-level entrepreneurs I work with, my elite clients. Understand, you all set out on a journey to make more money. You're like, I'll make more money, boom. When I make more money, I'm going to feel different. But you make more money, you don't feel different. So two things happen. One is you keep forcing your way to the next goal. Or the other one is you slow down. Because subconsciously you're like, the money didn't change how I feel. Now, what's going to flip this on its head, guys? You guys are trying to fill these voids here. Grief, apathy, guilt, and shame. That's what money's trying to cover up for most of you guys. Ultimately, this is what I've observed from coaching people. There's these deeper emotions we operate from. We think money's going to change that, but it never does. So we hit the money. I don't feel different. What's the point of making more money? Reverse engineer this, my brothers. Step in to these higher emotions now. Allow yourself to step into peace, joy, love, and these emotions now. I can guarantee you, you're going to attract more money to you. Because understand, guys, we're about to go deeper. Understand this, guys. Look, break this down. Money will give me freedom. That will give me a sense of respect, right? Or power, or status. These are the emotions you guys want as men, right? So if we are looking at this, well, money will give me freedom, respect, power, status. Ultimately, what's that going to give you guys? What's that going to give you? Love. It's deep down, it's a feeling of love. We have two core emotions, guys. We have fear and we have love, right? So if we understand we have fear and we have love, if we understand at the end of an experience, we're seeking love, I'm telling you right now, guys, the more you start to love yourself, and this isn't some little romantic love or gay love. We're talking about love from the sense of, I respect you, brother, right? Again, let's check this out, guys. If I love myself, right, I'm going to respect myself. If I love myself, I'm going to be disciplined. That's going to lead to power. That's going to lead to status. Now, if you guys are linking money to these things here, right? If you're linking money to these things here, understand we do not get what we want. We get who we are. We do not attract what we want. We attract who we are. You guys are chasing money to give you respect, power, status. The way you're going to make a shit ton of money and become more successful in your life is by already, number one, guys, is love yourself. I love myself. Because I love myself, I am disciplined, right? Because I love myself, I take action. I'm consistent. But check this out, guys. About to blow your mind again, right? Get ready. Understand, guys. Energy, right? Emotions is energy, emotion, as it says here, right? Energy, emotion is emotions. Energy vibrates at a certain frequency. The law of vibration activates the law of attraction, and through the law of deservedness, you attract what you send out by the emotions you hold in your body. Now, brothers, understand this, yeah? You're like, more money equals more freedom, respect, power, ultimately more love. Guys, if you're operating from these emotions, here's the biggest takeaway from this video. You cannot destroy emotions. They cannot be destroyed. Like a habit, you can't just stop a bad habit, guys. What do we have to do? Transcend it. So how do we do that? We need to become more familiar with these higher emotions we're going to operate from than these lower emotions we're going to operate from. That is done through three things. All right, number one, clear vision. Two, clear identity. Three, clear reasons why. This is what we have to get super clear on, guys. Once we are clear on these three things, we then are going to add in what I call the mind system. Okay? Input, process, output. Once you get these things dialed in, guys, you start to impress into your mind the thoughts you want to experience. You start to emotionalize that through the process of visualization. Watch as the output will take care of itself. Attraction and action. You're going to align with that reality. You're going to draw it to you. That is how you brothers are going to transform your life. So let's break this all down. All of you guys want to, and here we can actually draw on this, right? This is perfect timing. All of you guys are trying to achieve an outcome. Here is the outcome, right? Think of this circle. You go after the outcome through a process. But if your identity is not aligned with the outcome, you will never get to the outcome. You need to focus on the identity. Who would you be if you was making 20K a month, Jan? Or for the rest of you guys, who would you be at that next level? First, say who you must be and then do what you must do. This is the biggest takeaway on how you guys are going to make more money, become more successful, become happier, and start to live out your true life that you know is for you. So, Jan, what questions do you have for me off of that, brother?
I realized that it's largely tied with identity as well, and that my identity is currently like at 8,000 per month, and like that's where I was kind of getting dragged down to again.
Exactly, bro. So again, we need to get super clear on what is that version of you, right? Are you there, Jan, bro? I think it might have froze up a bit. Whilst he comes back, guys, drop a 1 in the chat if this is making sense. Guys, you got to like use this time to just bombard me with questions, because I'm telling you, guys, don't even believe me. If you don't want to believe me, it's cool, but you take your own assumptions from what I'm saying and apply it into your life. Like these things I'm sharing with you, like I've said, guys, I'm purely here. These things I'm teaching you have been given to me by God, I swear to you. And I'm just here to serve you guys. Just here to fucking serve you guys at the highest level. So I need you guys to pay attention to this stuff, ask the right questions, really think about this stuff. Because if you apply this, guys, your life's going to transform. It's not even a question of maybe. We know that the internal creates the external. How much are you working with the internal? So Jan's gone, but he'll probably be back. But guys, just remember this, yeah? You're trying to achieve these external things. But it's like the external is a reflection of the internal. Work with the internal. All right, Jan. So let me break this down for you, bro. You're talking about 8K per month, right? That's your current identity. At some level, if your identity, if let's say 20K is here, 8K is here. If you cannot experience or feel what it's like to be making this kind of money, what are we going to be associating that with? Pain. If we associate this with pain, we're going to move away from it subconsciously. Now, these things are very, very sneaky, guys. This is where you got to do a lot of deep work and reflection. You can fill in the blanks. Like, if I make $20,000 per month, I will feel what would finish the sentence off? And not the first surface level answer, guys. Not the conscious mind, the subconscious mind. How you truly feel about making 20K per month. If there is pain associated with that, I will feel overwhelmed. I will feel guilty. I will feel like I'm going to leave my people behind. I will feel like I'm not worthy of that money. Whatever the thing might be, you have to become aware of that and then flip it on its head and start to get clear on why making 20K per month is fucking amazing. You have to attach so much pleasure to the thing, you're going to move towards it. Like, again, getting clear, guys, what you're going to do with the money. When I would write down things like, I'm traveling the world, living in luxury, doing these kind of things, right? It was done, right, by linking money to this lifestyle. I attached pleasure to money because it would allow me to live this life. I knew I was deserving of it. I knew it was for me. Guys, let me just break this down for you as well. Be very aware of the beliefs you hold to be true because people have these limiting beliefs. For example, I was at a restaurant the other day. This guy was sitting next to me. He said this, right? He was like, dude, that money would last me all year. I don't know how much the money was, but he's boxing himself in. He's boxing himself in, right? He's like, that money would last me all year. Subconscious belief, subconscious pattern right there that he's putting himself in this amount of money. So again, the way I'm able to live this life, guys, and come to these sort of places and stay in these sort of places, right? How am I able to do that? Because I simply tricked my mind into realizing money is not fucking real. Money is not real. It's an illusion, bro. Like when you understand, if I say to you guys right now, all right, I'm going to give you guys 20,000 baht, Thai baht, right? 20,000 Thai baht. In exchange, I want $1,000 from you. Would you guys make that move, yes or no? See, some of you said no. Some of you said yes. Let's look up. I don't even know how much 20K Thai baht is. Let me see. 20,000 Thai baht USD. Okay, so 20,000 Thai baht is $617. But the point is, money's not fucking real, guys. It's an illusion in your mind. How you perceive money, how you view money is going to determine how you take actions. So again, if you're on a sales call, let's say, for example, you're on a sales call and you think, I don't know, 20K per month is a lot of money, or you think charging someone 20K is a lot of money, you're never going to charge that amount because you're scared. You're putting it on a pedestal. If you think, for example, that spending however much this place is here right now on accommodation, if you think that's a lot of money, you're going to avoid it. You're not going to move towards it because there's fear associated with it. So you want to be able to work with your mind and understand subconsciously, guys, because we're working with the subconscious here, that you can trick your mind into making it believe $20 is the equivalent of $2,000. Do you get what I'm saying to you guys? This is how I went from making $1,000 in a supermarket job to having months in my business where I'd make 60,000. That's 60x increase in income, right? I tricked my mind into believing that what was, for example, $100, when I would buy these things for, let's say, $1,000, I would tell myself that was $100 until my brain was convinced that that was the equivalent. Does that make sense, guys? So I'm going a bit off topic here, but where I'm trying to get at with all of this, it's an internal game. Understand this, brothers. I was doing my meditation the other day, 1 hour meditation. I had a huge realization. What I realized in the meditation was this: the resistance I was experiencing in my meditation was already being experienced in my outward reality, but in the meditation, I just became aware of it. The resistance I felt in my meditation, where I would feel resistance around business, around whatever the thing may be, it was already playing out in my reality. So when I go into the meditations and I sit with myself and I override the resistance, I see the end of the thing already achieved, I bypass that block. I bypass that block. And this is what I'm saying to you guys. The resistance you have externally, let's say for Yan getting to 20K a month, that's already an internal resistance. The 20K isn't the block. It's the internal that's reflecting that back to you. Because we make these stories in our head, what 20K per month means. If I have 20, again, guys, listen to this, right? Imagine this scenario. Yes, drop a one if you're finding value in this, guys. If you link making money equals respect, okay, you're like making more money equals respect, but you believe that you don't respect yourself now, how the fuck are you going to make more money? Because understand, guys, you can never outwork your self-image. You can never outwork how you see yourself. Do you understand this, brothers? So you have to literally, right? You have to rewire the internal game through accepting yourself now. Does that mean I accept myself and I just chill and don't do the work? No, you match that with massive fucking action. This is how you're going to do it, guys. You have to step into being the guy, but then do the things aligned with that. But you can never do something if you're not being that guy. If you don't be the guy who is a savage, or you're being the guy who's confident, or you're being the guy who's certain, or you're being the guy who loves himself, who operates from joy, how are you going to take action from that paradigm? Because understand, guys, break this down again. Emotions drive behavior. Emotion is energy, emotion, right? Think about it. If I sit down right now and I'm like, guys, what's going on? I've got a message to share with you today about how to become more energized. My energy right now is being projected outwards. You feel differently, right? So remember, guys, it's not what you do, it's how you're doing it. It's the intention and the energy that's being pushed outwards. This call is so effective right now, guys, because of my energy. It's not what I'm saying, it's how I'm saying it to you. So when you guys are going after your goals, if you're going after your fucking goals, oh, I've got to do outreach today. Oh, I've got to work on my business today. Oh, fuck. You're going to put that energy into the input, which is going to reflect the output. Oh, I've got to grow my business. Oh, fuck. Energy is going to be put into that. And here's the thing, guys. Your brain, your mind always wants to prove you right. It's not going to work, right? I've tried in the past. Okay, let me take minimal action from that belief, and then let me get the results from that belief. Let me show you this, guys. Let me show you this, guys. Hold on. Where is this? Where is this? Where is this? Okay, guys. Real talk. This information I'm sharing with you here is worth, if you apply this shit in the future, bearing in mind what you guys are doing, entrepreneurs, this is worth fucking millions to you guys. So pay attention to this, right? Look at this. Okay, let's break this down. The belief you hold true about yourself, what you believe to be true about yourself, okay, and the world. You have beliefs about money, beliefs about success, beliefs about you, etc., is going to determine the amount of potential that you tap into. You get it, guys? So the amount of potential that you tap into is going to determine the action that you take. Okay? The amount of action you take is going to link to the results that you get. And these are going to reinforce your belief. Yeah, you was right, bro. You was right. You're not successful. Boom. That's going to, again, force your potential, action, results. So where does it all start from, guys? Well, it's a feedback loop, but it all begins with your belief system. Let's break this down even further, guys. So when we break this down even more, understand that your conscious mind is 10% of how you operate. Subconscious is 90%. Okay? So if you are only working with this, you're literally saying, let me just operate from my limited self. Let me operate from my limited willpower. short-term memory, logical thinking. Guys, work with the subconscious mind. As you work with the subconscious mind, you are going to start to transform your reality. How do we do this, guys? You already know. Input, right? Process, visualization, and stuff like that, and then output. That is how you guys are going to transform your life. So, brothers, with that being said, let's break this all down. To make more money, to become more successful, to achieve more, stop thinking of I need to do more and instead step into the version of you who already has the thing. The more you familiarize this, the more action you're going to take from this. Now, guys, I am not saying for any second here, you don't have to take action. But there is two different ways we're going to achieve our goals. One is from doing and forcing and pushing. But if we have a belief like, oh, I don't know if I can make 20K, I don't know if I can get here, whatever the belief might be, we're always going to hit a roadblock. We're always going to hit a roadblock. Once we align our conscious desires, I want to make 20K per month. Okay, cool. Once we align that in the subconscious mind, it's going to accept it as safe. All the mind cares about is being safe and avoiding danger. If it perceives anything as dangerous, if it perceives anything as painful, it won't move towards it. So even if I ask you guys right now, this is one of the biggest things I observe with the elite clients I work with. If you have had times in your life where you made money and you achieved success, you made the money, did you truly link pleasure to that? Did you feel good about achieving the money, or was there pain attached to it? And it didn't bring you the feeling you truly wanted. And now, subconsciously, you know, if I make more money, it's not going to change how I feel. So let me just stay where I am. Although I know 20K per month would allow me to be able to do better things, whatever it might be, you at some level are linking more pain to that than pleasure. You flip them on its head, I guarantee you right now, more money will start coming to you. More money will start coming to you.